Stones today, specials, just a beautiful piece. So we'll come back to that a little bit later as well. I wanted you to see an extremely rare color of coral. Jay, I wrote down in my notes that you've owned this for over 20 years. Is that right?
Yeah. Okay. Does everybody remember when we used to do the turquoise bowls?
Yes.
The lapis bowls?
Yes, of course.
The amber bowls.
Legendary.
Right? You know, there are people that are selling those on eBay now as a collector's item. I saw one the other day for like crazy price, crazy money. I went, what? And also what was really cool is later on I looked and it sold.
Oh
and
my gosh.
It sold. But do you know how many people come and ask me for those? The reason I'm telling you this story on that is that's where I got this Kandy Apple coral from. The same individual. I'm not going to name his name. He's in Scottsdale, Arizona. He's a really good friend. I bumped into him. He's kind of more or less semi-retired now. But he's still in the business, but he's not like full bore. You know, he used to be one of those guys that, you know, like he is so creative. He's such an amazing person. He's such an artist. But he is constantly, I don't think the guy ever slept.
Oh, wow.
You know, he really has the most amazing collection plus connections that I've known. This is from his private collection. This was Kandy Apple red coral. Here again, this is a material that I used to have quite a bit of it. Well, when you couldn't get any more, he wasn't selling anymore. I stashed it because I knew that, you know, one of these days I'm gonna do something really special. And so this is from my private hoard, my private stash. I don't have a lot. We really, I gotta tell you, it was kind of heartbreaking to even cut the beaded necklace, but
once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, I really had to do something really to match back to this. Look at the silver work in this. Look at the silver design. Look at the attention to detail on this. This is part of our gallery collection. Just the pendant alone is a wearable piece of art. I mean, the attention to detail on that, the craftsmanship in that. But as far as the coral, this is Kandy Apple. There wasn't a lot of this. It was a really, really small resource, a small run, even when he originally had it. I would say his name, but the problem is then a lot of people that would be calling him.
I was going to say, start to call him.
And we wouldn't be friends anymore. So he's really a terrific guy, and he is so creative. Like I said, just so you know, he's the one that used to make, lives in Scottsdale, Arizona. He used to make the turquoise bowls for us. He used to make the lapis, the amber. I begged him to do it. And he says, I can't. He says, well, number one, I'm semi-retired, but number two, he says, those were so labor intensive. And he said, Jay, I can't get the material anymore. He goes, you know, that material is gone. There's no way to ever do it. He doesn't have the lapis, he doesn't have the turquoise, and he doesn't have the amber anymore.
Well, if you haven't got it, you can't do it.
Well, he has no way to do it.
The end of the story.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no way to actually really be able to manufacture them. But here again, this is one of the corals from, like, I know that I've had this over 20 years. I know that I've had setback. I don't have a lot, but I knew it was there, always kept it kind of stashed. And these are the kind of things that, just so you know, that we're bringing out, kind of out of the closet, things that we just finally, you know, for me, it's hard for me to give these up. These are like my children, right? There's certain turquoises that I have that I've never seen the light of day.
Which I find fascinating.
Okay, but I'm coming to the point in my life, in my career, where finally you just kind of got to give it up, right? And
Can't keep it all.
You got to start letting it out, and this is one of the cases on the coral. This was one that I had actually kept back.
Kandy Apple Red. You'll be one of only a very few people in the world to own such a thing. Earrings are $116, the pendant is $218. Remember, you get the necklace, you could take the pendant off and wear the necklace by itself as well. So really very, very special. A couple other things that, I mean, guys, we're gonna show you, I mean, everything. This is the Mookaite bracelet that is not scheduled for a presentation.